Hello and welcome everyone, this is John RMS, aka AceBullion, and today I have a really exciting video for you. It's the 5th of April, so I hope you guys have had a fantastic Easter Sunday, which was yesterday, and are carrying on with your Easter Monday today. Anyway, that aside, this coin that I have here is brought to you by the Silver Trader, so if you want to check out more coins like this, please be sure to hit the description. You can find a link to the Silver Trader site. Also, my website, acebullion.co.uk, where you can find hand-poured silver and soon to be some really cool, exciting goodies added on top of that as well. So, let's get in. Right now, what do I have? Well, you kind of have a little sneak preview from the side, which is A-okay by me, because we have a fantastic coin. And this is continuing on with the series. So we have, the Republic of Congo, and it's 20 francs, 1 ounce, 4 nines silver. That's right, 4 nines silver. And that's really cool. I always like to see 4 nines silver. That little bit of extra helps as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it doesn't make a blind bit of difference. If it's 3 nines or 4 nines, it just goes to show you that they've gone that one step further, and they made it 4 nines. Now, on the Silver Trader's website, it has that these are minted by Scottsdale Mint. When I've done my digging around as well, it seems to be an APMEX exclusive. Now, I have no idea. It's a registered trademark. I'm just throwing that out there. But, as I said, I've always said Scottsdale Mint, and people have always said to me it's APMEX. So, at this point, I'm just a bit, well, clueless. But we're going to take a look at the details. Now, as always, we like to see the, the Congo shield and crest in the background here. So you have the spear, you have the tusk. Everything is, this is on the back side, of course. No, these are not milk marks. Not yet, but these are just your, the basic design pattern. So really highly reflective, just a tiny bit of matte finishing, to highlight stuff. And yeah, it is super awesome. This is the back side. It does have a reeded edge, and it's a little bit loose in the case. You can hear that. But that's how they are. They're just that way. So, this is the prehistoric life of the woolly mammoth. And, well, let's have a good old look. So, now I've gone through all these before, where if you haven't seen them, make sure you check out the videos. And it has all of the details. So I'll go through that as well. But here we go. So, it's the prehistoric life woolly mammoth who reigned or lived, I guess, between 0.8 mil years to 1.8 years BC. Sadly, then became extinct. Probably a good thing for us because these things were giants. And it's pretty bad enough as it is that, we're looking at modern day versions of this, which is, of course, the elephants. And, well, they're fast becoming extinct as well. Now, this picture here is one where you can actually see the cavemen hunting this woolly mammoth with some spears. There's a whole tribe of, the cavemen and everyone else, and they're all ambushing the woolly mammoth. Now, call me sinister, call me whatever you like. I mean, I would have liked to have just seen, obviously, the prehistoric side, not the actual hunting side. And there's nothing against hunting, because I am a hunter. But it is one of those things where, the coin is to celebrate, or at least the series so far is to celebrate the life of the, these prehistoric creatures, like the saber-toothed tiger, and so on and so forth. But no, but it is really quite a graphic photograph, and you can already see a spear stuck in. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. I mean, it's, I said, the subject matter overall, fantastic. This is more hunting, depiction. If you like that kind of thing, stick with those, with the Triangle series, the Shipwreck series, where you can see the rum and, you can see all the hardships and all of that. This is the first time I've seen it where they're actually out there hunting, rather than, of course, the woolly mammoth being, well, just being on its own or being in a herd. So it makes it a little bit interesting to see that. So let's see here. I'm going to move on from that bit because I'm not going to get carried into it. So we have in the corner, obviously we have the Cretaceous, 145 to 66 million years BC. Then we have, oops, tiny hair, obviously, eyelash most likely, sorry. We just run through, every little tiny bit of, the various years, what they're called, so on and so forth. And it runs all the way alongside of the bottom up till we get to the top, which we're back to. We're just going to focus in on these hunters here and try to actually get a nice view. It's super hard because it's super reflective, being a high gloss finish, to capture everything that I want to show on it. But the woolly mammoth in itself, despite having a couple of spears jabbed in them, seems to be, well, yeah, okay, unharmed thus far. I don't mean unharmed really, but I think you know what I mean. But yeah, it's a weird one. But it's, it's how they lived, it's how everything happened. So, yeah, it is a coin, quite frankly. It's, to me, when I first saw this, I had to kind of think and go back to say, well, it's an ongoing series, so if you're collecting it, you would have already bought one, you would have had one ordered. There's a limit of 10,000 mintage worldwide. So it is a really good value series, meaning like, for a beginner to kind of venture into the premium side. But, and that's my opinion, by the way, it's not fact. But the subject matter on this one, it's the first one I've kind of gone a bit, not quite sure. I said, I do love all the high details. I like the toss. I love the fact that you can see the shrubs. They have left the sky nice and clear so that you can clearly make out the woolly mammoth in the 2021. And, the fact that there's the background, unless you're kind of focused in, the first thing you're going to see is just one hunter, not really, seeing that much of it. But as you're looking, you could actually see that they've basically ambushed, this woolly mammoth. And, that being said, hey, that's what it is, right? And, I think if I go on the design side as well, looking at the details, look at the woolly mammoth, look how detailed it is, where the artist hasn't taken just a artistic, kind of a pen and just made constant, down striations for the fur. What they've done is they've actually, moved it in different spots. So it's flowing like it should be. It's, definitely a realistic interpretation, I guess, of what we would see him as. Everything down to the tusk and everything else. There is some, let's see here, this is as far in as I can go at the moment with it. But the tusks even have a slight bit of texture on them, so they're not just, completely smooth. There's some, crevices, like right there at the tip of my finger, where, the tusks are naturally being formed. So a lot of attention to detail has gone into making this, the coin. The bushes are really nice. The people themselves, their actual body, that's actually pretty depicting. the fact that they're a bit scattered and, you know, are on high alert, yep, I could appreciate that as well. But for me, in this series, this is, so far, I have to say, the oddball out. Because no other coin in the series yet has any hunting of that animal. So, and whether it be aquatic or whether it be, you know, a land mammal, etc. So this is kind of the first one. I thought, well, okay, this is really odd, but I guess as we progress through the ages, we're going to see a lot of changes. So I'm open-minded on that one. It's not, you know, instant dismissal by any aspects. And yeah, so what's your thoughts? Because it's a hard one. I'm kind of torn, but then at the same time, I've accepted the fact that this is probably down to evolution. We need to accept that evolution has taken place. And, well, as history started, you know, becoming more populous, we've become weaponized. We've started using, you know, tools and all that. And, well, this is the group of cavemen, and they're working together. Poor woolly mammoth. Shame. But anyway, so this is definitely the prehistoric life, which, well, I guess it does sum up. This was the life of the woolly mammoth. So please leave your thoughts, comments down below. Make sure you leave a like as well. And if you're not subscribed, please, you know, consider doing so. On Wednesday, I'll be still shooting a video. For those of you guys who do know, well, yeah, you're going to know. I'm not going to say it. I might even go live stream on Wednesday's video because the review that I have is a bit taboo. Yes, that's right. It's taboo. And I would rather do it live stream in a lot of ways than to not. But it's sometimes better just to capture ahead of time, and that way I can actually get the details, because live streaming, you know, I'm missing out. The camera can't focus as detailed because it's trying to run everything else. Anyway, that's enough from me. I hope you guys have a great Monday, Easter Monday. Be safe wherever you are. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye for now.